dispersed across the whole earth. Let us take control of our society. Let us be in control. We're going to build a tower going up to the heavens. Why should we be subservient to the heavens? Why should we be under the control of the heavens? Why should we be subject to a higher law? Let us as a society determine what we want to do. We're going to rise up to the heavens. So do we hear the sequencing here? We had Adam and Chava, their issue being personal responsibility. And now we have Noach with collective responsibility. Right? From this individual to the collective. We had Cain and Hevel with a denial of personal moral responsibility. And now we have a society that wants to deny this being subject to a higher law. Hashem descended to look at the city and tower which the sons of man built. Interesting. Why is the verse emphasized that God descended? Right? They think they're building this great tower that's ascending up to the heavens. And what does God do? He comes down to look at this puny little stone, and this is your ascent. This is your ascent to the heavens. That which Bnei Adam had built. Right? Rashi says, why Bnei Adam? The sons of Adam, particularly, who denied all the good that God had given and had rebelled. Hashem said, behold, they are one people with one language for all, and they begin to do, and now should be withheld from them what they propose to do. Come, let us descend, confuse their language. They should not understand one another's language. And Hashem dispersed them over the face of the whole earth, and they stopped building the city, and that is why it was called Bavel, because it was there that Hashem confused the language of the whole earth. If a kid is speaking incoherently, what do we tell him? Stop babbling. Stop babbling. Stop babbling. Right? So they went from Safa Achat, one language, one Dvarim Achadim, common purpose, and they went to Bavel. They went to babbling. Right? Meaning that if the society is not going to subject itself to a higher law, then that society is going to disintegrate.
Isn't it so true, though? You think of society today?
Yeah. If there is no higher law, then it ends up disintegrating, almost imploding. So the four stories of these first two parshiot are giving us the foundation for mankind as individuals and as society living. These are the basics, as Rabbi Sacks says. Adam and Chava, the wife that you gave me, it's the wife, it's you. Chava, it's the snake, denying the personal responsibility. Cain, denying any moral responsibility. This is on the individual level. Then we move to Noach, where it's denying his personal, communal, collective responsibility. I am responsible. I can't just build this ark and save myself. I need to be concerned. I need to work with others. And lastly, You have a society which decides it has its own set of laws, and it denies it being subject to a higher law. Let's just finish today. Let's see how Avraham, with the stories that the Torah shares about Avraham, let's see how he addresses each of these 4 points. With Avram, we start with the Lech Lecha, right? Avram's traveling. The next episode is the War of the Kings and saving Lot. The next episode is, well, then we have, not in order, we have Sodom and Gomorrah, and we have Akedah. So let's hear how these line up. Avram is Lech Lecha, right? Now, what do people blame when I can't be held responsible for my actions? Right? This is how I was brought up. This is my family. This is my country. This is my genetic makeup. Avram needed to lech lecha, to go me'artzecha, me'oladetecha, u'mibeit avicha. You've got to leave all of that behind. And you've got to take responsibility for yourself. Moral responsibility, he goes into battle in order to save his nephew, Lot. Collective responsibility, Avram is the antithesis of Noach. Destruction is coming not to the whole world, but to 2 cities that in fact were nishchata, who were so corrupted. And what does Avram do? He goes to bat. He advocates for them. And being subject to a higher law, that is Akedat Yitzchak. It makes no sense to Avraham. It goes against everything that he understands about God. It goes against everything that he has been teaching, been espousing to others. He's going to be giving up everything. He's giving up his future through his son. He's giving up his son. He's giving up his whole future through his son. He's giving up his marriage. Sarah's not going to be all that thrilled when he comes back and says, oh, by the way, when he responds to a question, where's Yitzchak?
I killed the kid.
Yeah. Right? He's giving up everything. He's giving up God. Because this is not his understanding of God. He's giving up everything that he's taught to others, all of his disciples, his legacy, himself. There's nothing left after this. But he answers to a higher authority. So the first 2 parshiot, these 4 episodes, are leading us on a very, very gallant walk through the principles of mankind that need to be, that were being trampled upon, and then the correction that comes about now through this creation, this recreation of mankind. We mentioned the Ramban earlier, that this is the book of creation, not just the physical creation of the world, but the moral, spiritual creation of mankind. And we have these 2 parshiot which lead us, which set the stage for the cataclysmic change brought about by an Avraham. Okay, my friends, We'll call it over here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yashar Koach, everybody.
Thank you.